and Chuck, many others. Recently, he reprised his role as Alan Bradley in Tron Legacy. Yeah! So we'll get to talk about his career and hear what he's got coming up next. Welcome, Bruce Boxleitner. So we'll talk for just a couple of minutes. We have this mic on here that's ready to go. If you guys have questions, feel free to go ahead and start lining up now. Because then it won't be long. We'll just throw it out to you, and we'll let you guys ask what you'd like for Bruce.
By the way, I don't charge for hugs. Somebody was using my name to make a little money for himself.
That guy left. I don't know where he went. So, just a quick question about some new stuff you're working on now. You're doing some voice work for Tron Uprising?
Tron Uprising is coming out next year. Elijah Wood, Lance Henderson, huge cast, and it's really cool looking. If you like Tron Legacy, it takes place somewhere before that story, down in the Tron world, and I think they've got a really good angle on it, and Elijah's terrific, and it's going to be on Disney XD, so be looking for that. It's a lot of fun. I just finished, was it the 7th episode a couple of weeks ago, so we're going faster than the animators can move. So. But we got, I think, 26, I think. So. Okay.
Anything else you want to mention before we tell us something?
No, I'm amazed at this huge place and the temperature here. Is this Bahrain?
It's dry heat.
Yes, I heard dry heat. So I feel more like a prune today. Anyway, no, I don't have a heck of a lot to talk about. You know, there was this huge build-up to Tron Legacy, which was very exciting for all of us involved. And it's like so typical, you know, so anxious for it to open, it opens, does what it does, and it's gone. And then they were quick to get the DVDs out, which was good. But I mean, I have no new announcements so far as a future one. All I know is that the script has and is being written and worked on right now. And Joe Kaczynski, who is contracted to direct Legacy, contracted to do the next one. And he's doing right now, I think he's in prep for another film called Oblivion. And I think after that, I think probably, maybe by next summer, who knows. But anything can happen, you know. I think it's logical that they would go with another one. So, hopefully. But that's it. I mean, it's wonderful for all of you to turn out this early in the morning, or maybe it's not that early in the morning, I don't know. I was in a local Irish pub last night. Just around the corner, I forget, McElhaney?
Seamus, the captain.
There you go. It's a good old pub to memorize the name. Anyway, had a great time there. And Phoenix looks fun, it really does. So I haven't been here in probably 30 years.
The old Red Rocks.
Oh, I've been to Sedona. Used to shoot Kenny Rogers and the Gambler movies down there. So, back in my Wild West days. Huh? Tucson. Old Tucson. That was home away from home in the 70s, I'll tell you, for me. So, anyway. So it's so good to see you all. And why don't we just get to the questions? I do better that way.
Okay, let's go and start in.
Yes, sir.
Hi, first, thank you for coming here. I was wondering if we could actually ask my question to Alan Bradley.
What?
Alan Bradley.
I left him at home. Alan Bradley, I don't know. What? Yes. Yeah.
All right. So it's okay?
When I hear the question, we'll decide.
So, Mr. Bradley, now that Sam Flynn has returned to NCOM, what conflicts do you see between him and the son of your previous rival, Edward Dillinger Jr.?
You'll have to wait till Tron 3. Let me just say, Cillian Murphy doesn't do uncredited cameo roles, you know? So if you didn't catch that little foreshadowing, you know, I mean, he's definitely in the future film, so. And I think his daddy, the character he's playing, his father, I think he should be getting out of prison about that time. Ed Dillinger Sr. And I know David Warner was lobbying hard to be in this movie in the last film, but I think, you never know.
All right, thank you.
He may show up again.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. My name is Jeremy, and again, I would like to thank you for coming to Phoenix Comicon this year.
Thank you.
My question is, while you were making the original Tron, did you ever think, excuse me, did you ever think that Tron would ever become such a worldwide phenomenon, also to spawn a sequel many years later?
That's a very good question. No. I didn't. No, we didn't. What am I sneezing? Wow.
It says the highest ragweed
Ragweed? Let me answer that question. You know, you do a job at the time. In fact, I was outside of Old Tucson when I got this script from my agent, this thing called Tron, and I was doing a Western and for NBC, and I'm sitting out on a horse, and I had the script in the saddlebag, and in between shots, we're sitting out there in the heat, and I'm in black coat, black hat, like absorbing everything, you know, and I'm reading this thing, I'm going, Cram, what the hell is this? And, you know, it wasn't until I got back to Hollywood, and I more or less was going to say, you know, let's pass on this. I don't know what, but he said, it's a Disney feature. And yeah, you're right, but I don't understand it. I don't know. Okay, it's kind of like Star Wars, but maybe it's not. Because it's like in a game. Okay, I see Spartacus. I get it. Okay, it's kind of like a gladiators in a game, and then I see this with arcade and all that. And I'm like, wow. Okay, but then I found out Jeff Bridges, who was a peer, a contemporary, and I always admired all of his work that I'd been following. And so I said, oh my God, he's attached to it. Okay, and so I met at Disney, and they wanted me, and so I said, okay, let's put on the tights. And I couldn't put them on anymore, I guarantee you. God, I didn't have to wear that suit. You know that suit they wore in Legacy? They were constantly getting shocked in it. You know, they'd start sweating inside the thing, and the thing would circuits, because this one had electricity running through it. You know, and they had to go plug them in when they were, all the lights went off. They took all the lights off to save the electrical. And then the first AD, when they were ready to roll again, he'd go, all right, light them up. And you know, that scene where you had all those extras, and at the, was it the
End of Line Club.
End of Line Club. Thank you. As usual, you guys know more about it than I do. And that was it. You know, they lit up like a birthday cake going up or something. You know, but anyway, to answer your question, you know, there's not. You do a job and you never think, you know, it's going to go anywhere other than that, especially feature film. Especially in 1982. Tron came out to fairly lukewarm reviews, in fact, some downright mean ones, and because they didn't know what they were looking at. And the kids got it. I always say that the kids who were putting quarters in those arcade machines, who were a lot of you older people, or them. Thank you for all those quarters. And I'll be down in the hall over there collecting more quarters today. You know, they got it, and I think the establishment of Hollywood is, you know, I wouldn't say Disney because they had the foresight to do the thing, they had the vision. But you know, I mean, I would have never thought there would have been a sequel. It was rumored for years, and I thought, well, maybe like 10. You know, we didn't get into this sequelitis that Hollywood got into probably until the late '80s. So we were a bit before that time. You know, where you had Die Hards, and you had, I mean, everything went to 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now the last Johnny Depp movie. I think they milked that cow dry. I'd step away from Pirates of the Caribbean now and let it just be a ride. You know? I saw the last one, and it's when in doubt, have another sword fight. It was every other movie all in one, 2 hours and 15 minutes. I love those movies, but I think this one, I started to go to sleep. That's not hard. Anyway, I was so surprised when I got the phone call that they wanted me to be a part of Tron Legacy. I mean, I saw the YouTube, a little piece from Comicon in, was it in 08, 9, whatever it was? And I said, my God, this is a reality. But they're never going to use me. Why would they want me? I mean, they're going to, it's all, I understand Jeff, yes. I understand that. That's not the way Hollywood thinks. And I want to, you know, I give a big thank you to Jeff, who said the very same thing. But we have to have Tron. Now we could have just done the flashback sequences that they want to do. There were so many versions of this thing. Obviously, every film has that. But I think he really pulled hard for me, and I'm so happy, you know, thankful that he did. You know, in my limited little capacity in the film, I was part of this, the segue to the past, trying to help everybody catch up to the story there. And so, you know, I get complaints, you weren't in it enough. Well, you know, I was in it enough. You know, I was, today you're very thankful to get anything. So, you know, but I'm so glad you all responded to the movies. I mean, I think that, like I said before, there's going to be another one, I think, somewhere down the line. Generally, it's like a year or two between these things. And because Disney's made such a huge investment, which I don't think they've made all the money back on that. I mean, it's a business, folks. It's not show art, it's show business. And, you know, so I think they have to. I know, I just found out Jeff is also signed for the next one, and Garrett and Olivia are. I have nothing contractually, so they can use me or not use me. But
They should.
I agree. I have no idea. You know, that comes down to, that's about the bean counters all sitting there going, it's all about, it's the business side of it, which is so distasteful. But I think it will. I mean, you know, Batman always needed Alfred. Just think about that. We've created a young hero character, Sam Flynn, and he always needs his old trusty advisor to remind him who he is, where he came from, what he's all about, what he's doing. So, anyway, I'm rambling.
All right.
It's early in the morning.
Well, thank you again, and thank you for your contribution to pop culture, and have fun at the con.
I am.
Okay.
I'm wearing my original Tron crew T-shirt. I have my disc on the back here. Be careful, I still have a few moves.
Next, really nice questions. Be serious.